You've probably heard this before. The bigger the brain, the smarter the creature. It sounds logical. More brain tissue should mean more intelligence, right? But neuroscience says that idea is wrong. And believing it doesn't just confuse how intelligence works, it also misleads how we think about brain health, aging, and disease. For a long time, people tried to measure intelligence by size. They compared skulls. They weighed brains. We like to believe that size equals power. Bigger muscles mean strength. Bigger engines mean faster cars. So naturally, we assume a bigger brain means higher intelligence. But neurologists now agree on something important. Brain size alone tells us very little about intelligence. In fact, some animals with much larger brains than humans are not more cognitively complex than we are. And this is where the myth completely breaks down. There are animals with brains larger than the human brain: bears, cows, dolphins, even whales. But having a larger brain does not automatically make them smarter. Why? Because brain size mostly scales with body size. A large animal needs a larger brain just to control a larger body. More muscles, more sensory input, more coordination. That doesn't mean more reasoning, language, or abstract thought. This is why neurologists say size doesn't matter nearly as much as structure and complexity. So what actually makes a brain intelligent? Neuroscience shows that intelligence depends more on how neurons are organized, how efficiently brain regions communicate, which areas are more developed. For example, humans have highly developed language centers, advanced prefrontal cortex regions for planning and decision-making, dense and efficient neural connections. Some animals, like chimpanzees, have smaller brains than humans, yet they show advanced problem-solving, memory, and social intelligence. This tells us something important. It's not how big the brain is. It's how specialized and interconnected it is. And this changes how we think about brain health too. A healthy brain isn't a bigger brain. It's a well-functioning brain. Neuroscientists care about blood flow, oxygen delivery, neural communication, protection from injury and stroke. That's why things like sleep, blood pressure control, exercise, and stroke prevention matter so much. Contrary to another common myth, many strokes are preventable through lifestyle and medical care. Brain health is about maintenance and efficiency, not size. So here's the real science-backed truth. Bigger brains don't mean smarter brains. Smarter brains are better organized and better connected. Your brain works best when it's protected, well supplied with blood and oxygen, and allowed to recover. Your body didn't evolve for extremes. It evolved for balance and efficiency. And once you understand that, brain health finally makes sense.